Hi, Clarity family. Welcome to your reading. You were drawn to this reading because deep down, you know that something big is shifting. And I'm not here to sugarcoat it. We're going straight in. But before we do, take a moment to meditate here on the three cards and pick the one that calmly draws you the most. This is card one with the turquoise crystal, card two, the black obsidian, and card three, the green aventurine. Let's get straight into it. Hi, Clarity family. Welcome to your reading. Now, you were drawn to this pile because deep down you know that something big is shifting. And I'm not here to sugarcoat it, so we're going straight in. Now, you didn't just choose this card chose you. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about the energy of this card and the turquoise crystal. You have been standing in the middle of a storm. But the storm did not move you, it matured you. See, because the Temperance card, it is Spirit's way of saying you passed a major test and now everything's about to change. Okay. Now, some of y'all were forced into silence. Okay. You were forced into silence while others walked away from people who were draining the F out of your spirit, okay? You have been patient, but Spirit says patience wasn't the lesson, okay? Patience was not the lesson, alignment was. So, and now that alignment is activating. It is activating career plus money. You are about to step into a season where the thing that used to barely work, it now starts flowing effortlessly. So yeah, if money was slow, just watch how it speeds up. If your work felt pointless, watch purpose return with power. See, because there's something aligning behind the scenes that's bigger than what you are praying for. Okay. And your inner world is expanding, and the outer world is finally catching up. Now, what I'm picking up here when it comes to relationships, there's like relationships plus release. Let's be honest, someone's absence created a vacuum. It created a vacuum, but that vacuum, it cleared space for peace, for clarity for you. And so, yeah, Spirit is saying that that connection couldn't go with you. And that's not a punishment, it's protection. Now, this shift, it isn't about proving anything, it's about receiving everything that you already owned are already earned. Okay. So, yeah, there is like this quiet confidence growing in you, and your aura feels untouchable. And that's what's making people uncomfortable. Okay. And it should make them uncomfortable because the healed you moves differently, doesn't chase, doesn't explain, and definitely does not shrink. All right, so pile one, you are in full energetic preparation mode. Big things are coming, not just because you want them, but because you're finally in alignment to receive them. Now, stay right here because let me just say this. I'm going to go ahead and pick your next card because, it's about what happens right after the shift. And trust me, you feel it, okay? Now, make sure that you stay until the end of your reading because I'm going to give you the total energetic frequency here of the major shift. So you have this card, it is Star Seed, and the card says self, memories, and identity. So let me go ahead and pull another card here. Thank you, Spirit. You also have patience, which is so crazy because we just channeled that word patience, right, with the Temperance card. So Spirit said, baby, it was not about patience, it's about alignment. Woo, girl. Okay, but I'm going to start here with the Starseed card and then finally move into patience. Okay, Starseed. Let's start with Starseed. Okay, let's just say this. All right, so make this again. Listen, y'all. Make sure that you stay until the end of your reading because I'm going to break down your total energetic frequency. Like the real reason why this shift is hitting different in your career, relationships, and soul path. Now let's get into it. You pulled the Starseed card, self, memories, and identity. So this card is your cosmic wake-up call. You did not just come here to survive. You came here to remember who you are. And Spirit is saying that your soul is older than your wounds. So stop letting them define you. Okay? Stop letting your wounds define you. You are not broken. You're multidimensional. You have lived lifetimes, okay? And you have been the healer, the warrior, the witch, the guide. And now you are being asked to integrate every version of you into this moment. Then comes patience. And baby, look at this. Like I said, synchronicity. You pulled the patience card right after temperance. Okay, right after temperance. So let's be clear. Spirit is not testing your time. Spirit is aligning your timeline. You have been frustrated and wondering, why isn't it happening yet? Why it's not happening yet? But Spirit says, because I'm not just building your blessing, I'm building your capacity to hold it. Okay, let me say that again for the clarity family in the back. Spirit says, I am not just building your blessing. I am building your capacity to hold it. So this version of you doesn't settle, doesn't beg, doesn't chase half love or half opportunities. This version waits for what's divine and receives it fully. All right? So it's within you. It's already within you. You are aligning with your identity and you are trusting the timing. And your patience, it wasn't a pause, it was a preparation. Okay, so pile one. Let's go ahead and keep going. Pile one, let's pull your next card and see where this energy is headed. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so let's see what is the energy as it does relate. What is coming through for you? You have someone saying, I will wait for a sign from you. Okay, this is someone that is in your past that's showing up here in the reading that says, I will wait for a sign from you. Now, I'm feeling something really, oh my goodness, just crazy about this card coming through. And I'm going to tell you exactly what I pick up. Okay. Here's what's happening. I just had to breathe on this one, okay? Because, like I said, this is someone from your past, energetically still lingering, still watching, and still hoping that you'll reach back out or give them like even a sliver of an open door. But here's the wild part. They are not waiting on your text, okay? They are waiting on your energy. And baby, that's where the shift is so real because your energy, it's gone. It's elevated and it's not available to what no longer serves your soul, right? Because I feel this deeply. This person isn't just missing you. They are feeling the absence of the old version of you. The one that tolerated confusion, the one who overextended, the one who would have sent a sign just to keep the peace. But you're not there anymore. And you don't owe them a signal because Spirit already gave you one. The truth. They waited too long. And yeah, while they were busy watching for signs, you were building boundaries, peace, and power. See, because you are not here to be someone else's awakening, you are here to honor your own. And the reason this card showed up, because your energy just hit a level that they can't reach anymore. So what's happening now is you're untouchable and they know it. Okay, so we're almost there, so don't stop, right? Pile one. Okay, we're going to continue with the storyline, but deeper, we're getting into the energetic payout, what's coming to replace what you released, right? So stay with me until the end because I'm going to break down your total energetic frequency and how it's going to shift your relationships, your finances, and your sense of purpose. All right, so let's do it. Okay, so here we go. What is the energy as it does relate? What is coming through here for you? You got, look at that, the Three of Swords. Baby. This Three of Swords card showing up is not a coincidence, and I'm going to tell you what this means. All right? It's not a coincidence. It's deep. It's air energy, of course. And it does represent the air zodiacs, Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. But even more than that, this is the grief you buried, the disappointment you tried to spiritual bypass, the betrayal you smiled through while it rips you apart. Okay, so Spirit is not showing this. You know what I'm saying? Spirit is not showing this to trigger you, right? Spirit is showing this to release you because here's the truth. You have been carrying heartbreak that wasn't even yours to hold. See, because someone projected their wounds on you, right? Because they couldn't meet you emotionally and they couldn't love you fully. They left you questioning your worth when it was their capacity that was lacking, not your value. And for too long, you internalized that pain as identity. But now that version of you is dying off. So see, this Three of Swords is the energetic, right, release for the version of you that accepted less just to be loved. All right, so let's go ahead and pull your next card and see where this energy is headed, okay? Here we go. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate here? All right. What is the energy coming through, Spirit? So you have freedom. Freedom comes from inner liberation. All right. So I'm going to tell you exactly what this means. I also want to point out that there's some good news here because freedom does rule over the planet Jupiter, and it also rules over the zodiac sign of Sagittarius. So let me tell you what's showing up. Okay. Now, this message right here is the core. It is the core of your entire shift, right? So yeah, freedom isn't just about walking away. It's about finally being free inside, even when nothing outside has changed yet. Because Spirit is saying loud and clear, you've been unlearning the version of you that was built to survive. So, and now you are finally meeting the version of you that came here to live, to expand, to fly, right? So what's happening is, here's what I need you to know. Here's what I need you to know. This card is ruled by Jupiter, the planet of blessings, breakthrough, and abundance. So it is also connected to the sign of Sagittarius, the sign of truth, spiritual growth, and bold as freedom, right? So this means two powerful things: that your next chapter is bigger than what you asked for. So Spirit's about to bless you past the limits of your last heartbreak. You are becoming energetically unavailable for anything that feels like a cage. No more overthinking, no more what ifs. You got space in your spirit now. And okay, and so that space is a magnet for miracles. So yeah, this is your breakthrough energy. This is where the work becomes the reward. This is where your past finally stops repeating, right? This is where it stops repeating. And give me 1 second. I am being pulled to a different deck for you. Pile 1, and I want to get this card. Give me 1 second. Yeah, baby, you are reclaiming your peace. You're reclaiming also your power. You are reclaiming the timeline that was always meant for you. Yeah, honey, your heart has been shattered, but your silence has been loud. And so your healing was done in the dark. It was done in the dark. But baby, your glow up will be the cosmic. Okay? I'm not kidding you. So here we go. Let's see if we can get some specifics here, Spirit. We ask for specifics at this time. And make sure, you guys, you stay until the end of your reading, because I'm going to give you the total energetic, physical, right, and spiritual energy that's here for your pile. All right, so thank you, Spirit. Oops, goodness. Y'all, this is crazy. I'm going to go with this card here because all of the cards just flew out of the deck. I'm going to go with this one, Philosopher's Stone. Okay, so powerful manifestation of wishes and goals. Baby, if it was something that you ever wanted to do, know that it is done. You are guided. You are loved. You are protected. You have given so much to other people. It is only karmically right for you to receive whatever it is that you have your heart set on, or whatever it is you are trying to manifest. But I'm going to tell you what's really deeper about this Philosopher's Stone. And then immediately after that, we're going to go into your total energetic frequency here of this energy. All right, so let's see. Okay, listen. Here we go. Now, this is wild because all the cards, like I said, they just flew out the deck. And this is the one that Spirit said to take. Philosopher's Stone. Let me break this down, because it's not just a manifestation card. It's a confirmation that your power is finally touching the physical. Because we know what? A stone is what? Physical, and it's earth. Right? So yeah, the Philosopher's Stone represents powerful manifestation, wishes, and goals. Spiritual mastery, becoming material reality. Okay? Alchemy, right? Like alchemist transformation, meaning like turning pain into gold. So yeah, if there was something that you have been trying to bring to life, a business, a move, a new beginning, Spirit is saying to you, it's already done. It's already done. You are loved. You are protected. You are guided. And baby, you are owed. You have poured into others, held the vision, and sacrificed. You've surrendered. You kept going through the pain. So now it's karmically correct for you to receive. But here's what's even deeper. This card shows up when your vibration has finally matched your vision. So it's not because you forced it, but because you became it. And that's why the universe can't hold back anymore. Right? So let's just go straight into your total energetic frequency. Now here it is. All right, here it is. Physically, spiritually, cosmic. Everything in this pile has been preparing you for this frequency. Your mental frequency, clear. You are no longer overthinking your purpose or your path, okay? You're no longer overthinking those. You know who you are. You know what you want. You know what you're not going to, you know what you are not going back to. You know that. You're not going back to that toxic relationship, that toxic environment. Now, the physical frequency here is activated. Manifestations are moving now. Money, support, recognition, opportunities. This isn't one day energy. No, this is now energy. NOW. Now, the spiritual frequency reclaimed. It is reclaimed. You don't need another sign. You are the sign. You have done the work. You healed. You aligned. So this is your reward. This is your reward. Now, pile one, let's wrap this up. Your whole life is about to feel different. It's about to feel different. And not just because it's changing, but because you have changed. Your heart is clear. Your energy is clean. Your destiny unfolding. And nobody can take that from you. Okay? Nobody can take that from you. So, let me just say this. This was powerful, and this wasn't just a reading. This was a realignment, a soul reset, a spiritual activation. You didn't stumble on this message. You did not. You were led here because you are ready to receive what's always been yours. No more delays, no more confusion. The work is done. The blessing is in motion. And from this moment forward, you move different. You attract different. You expect more. And most importantly, you allow yourself to receive it all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up for your own healing. And thank you for trusting your path, even when it didn't make sense. This is your sign. It's already yours. And if this reading resonated with you, make sure you leave a comment below. Okay? And as always, I am sending you lots of love and good energy. All right, welcome pile 2. You were drawn here to the Black Obsidian Crystal and the Hermit card, which tells me one thing right off the bat. You are in your leave me the heck alone so I can level up era. You're not here for surface level anything anymore. You're quiet, but not confused. You have been, like backing up. You've been backing up, but not backing down. And this season that you are in, it's sacred, it's powerful, and it's about to shift everything. All right? Because the Hermit energy, your isolation was a initiation. So this isn't just about you being tired of people. This is you being done entertaining BS energy. So this is your soul saying, I'd rather be alone than surrounded by anything that drains me. But here's the part that people don't see. You have been healing in silence. You've been planning in the dark. So and now Spirit is about to flip the switch. All right? So what we're going to do, pile 2, is we're going to pull 6 cards to get real specific about what's coming next, because I know you're feeling it. You have been sensing a shift in money, your identity, your relationships, and we're going to find out what's really going on. We're going to find out like what's about to change. We're going to find out who's getting cleared out. Okay? And we're going to find out what Spirit is trying to hand you if you're ready to take it. And make sure you stay until the end of your reading, because I'm going to give you the total energetic frequency for your pile, your spiritual energy, your physical manifestation energy, your next level timeline. All right, so let's go ahead and pull your next card. All right, here we go. What is the energy as it does relate? What do we have coming through? You have crop circles, and crop circles energy is about messages, curiosity, and signs. All right, let's put that there, but we're gonna pull a second card and then we'll read both energies. You also have the light. Okay, so we'll start here with the crop circle energy and then move over here to the light energy. And I'm gonna tell you what I feel coming through. Thank you, Spirit. This is big. Okay, so now here's the thing. Crop circles means that you have been getting signs and they have been loud. Seeing numbers, hearing names, having dreams, feeling energy shifts in your body. That's not random. Spirit has been trying to get your attention. And let me tell you something real quick. Your ancestors are active. Your spirit team is moving. Your intuition has been screaming. But here's the kicker. This isn't just about signs. No, it's about the message inside the message, right? Because Spirit is saying here, look, you already know what it is. You are just waiting for confirmation. And baby, this is your confirmation, right? Now let's move over here to the second card. The light, pure energy, breakthroughs, activation. Woo! Baby, because the light is coming in strong and this is divine intervention. This is when the fog lifts. This is when you see people for who they really are. This is when your energy becomes so clear that anything fake starts falling away automatically. All right, because you have been walking through a shadow phase, but the light is about to expose everything. This is the energy of sudden breakthroughs, spiritual downloads hitting like lightning, okay? And your purpose being reactivated. You are not just waking up, you're being lit up. And let me say this loud. Spirit is not playing about you, okay? So that's why you see signs, okay? And that's why the signs have increased. That's why the energy feels intense, because it's go time, okay? It's go time. Now we're gonna keep going, okay? We still got 4 more cards to pull, and I already feel like something major is about to break wide open in this pile. We're gonna find out where the light is leading you. We're gonna find out what these signs have been trying to push you toward. And we're gonna find out how your life is about to get very real, real fast. So stay until the end of your reading, because I'm gonna give you your total energetic frequency, your mental, physical, and spiritual power level for what's ahead. All right, so let's do it. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so here is the energy as it does relate. What is it, Spirit? Thank you. You got, I feel you even though we are apart. So this is a message coming through from someone that you are currently distant from, but I'm gonna channel what I'm actually picking up, okay? Now, here's the thing. I feel you even though we are apart. Okay, this is a message from someone you are currently distant from. But baby, that distance is physical, not energetic. This person still feels your energy. They still think about you. They still talk to you in their mind. And some of y'all been feeling them too. So here's what I'm channeling directly. You pulled your energy back, but they haven't let you go, okay? You stopped reaching out. You stopped reaching out and you stopped explaining, but they can still feel when your energy shifts. They feel when you glow. They feel when you heal. They feel when you rise. And the part that they'll never say out loud is this. They know that they can't reach you anymore, because you're not the same person, right? You are not. So now I'm going to tell you the truth. Spirit is not showing you this so you can reach back. Spirit is showing you this because your glow up is being felt by people who used to benefit from your brokenness. So this person may never admit it to you. But baby, they lost access the moment you reclaimed yourself. All right? Now listen, we're not done yet because this was emotional confirmation here. But you're about to get material confirmation next. All right? So we're going to find out what's rising up to meet your growth. And then we're going to find out what you're really finally ready to receive. We're also going to find out what's about to show up in your reality now that the old connections are cleared. So stand to the end of your reading because I'm telling you right now, your total energetic frequency is different. And the rest of these cards are going to reveal exactly how your life is about to shift. All right, so let's do it. Thank you, Spirit. I'm gonna go here first. Here we go. What is the energy as it does relate? What is coming through for you? You have perseverance, the motivation to keep going despite the odds. All right, so let's see what this means. All right, I'm gonna tell you, this is what I'm picking up for you. Pile 2, listen. Perseverance is everything, okay? It is everything. This card right here, this is your spiritual resume. This is everything you've survived, everything you've overcome, everything you didn't fold under, even when you wanted to give up. People have no idea what it took for you to still be here. They see the outer version of you, but they don't see the nights you cried yourself to sleep. No, they don't. The moments you almost quit, or the times you showed up anyway. They don't see all of that. They don't see all of that. And Spirit is saying, you didn't go through all of that for nothing. Let me be real. Some of you have been walking through spiritual warfare, family karma, betrayal, financial stress, and still made it look easy. But guess what? The reward matches the weight. The comeback matches the compression. The elevation is personal and it's promised. Okay? Because you didn't keep going because it was easy. You kept going because your soul knows that there is more. And that more, it's on the way. So let's keep going because we're going to find out what exactly is coming into your life that'll make all of this worth it, okay? And we're going to find out who or what is being divinely sent to meet you on this next level. We're going to also find out how your perseverance has shifted your entire timeline. All right, so let's do it. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so what is the energy as it does relate? What do we have coming through here? Thank you, Spirit. What we got coming through? You got peace. Find inner peace in moments of stillness. All right. Absolutely. Absolutely. Look. Okay, let me tell you something real quick. Peace is not passive. Peace is powerful. And this card is showing up because you have finally stopped chasing chaos. You don't beg for clarity anymore. You create it. You don't react to every disruption anymore. You choose stillness over someone else's storm. So this card is your crown. So it means that you're not just healing, you have arrived. You arrived. So people may think that you're distant, quiet, and cold, but they don't realize this stillness, it cost you everything. Your peace came after losing people, facing betrayal, learning boundaries, and actually choosing yourself. So, and now peace is the new standard. If they disturb it, they're done. So if it doesn't align with it, you're out. If it drains it, it's already beneath you. So here's the deeper download. Peace isn't just your protection, it's your position. From here to receive. From here you align. From here you attract what doesn't threaten your nervous system. And baby, from here you are magnetic. So let's get into this final card for your pile, all right? And we're going to find out like what's coming because you chose peace. What is coming because you chose peace? We're going to find out what kind of relationship, blessing, or breakthrough is on the way now that your frequency is clean. And stay until the very end because I'm about to break down the total energetic frequency of your pile, your soul level, your physical timeline, and your next season. All right, so this is your final card for you, pile 2. You have the Emperor. Now, the Emperor is strategic, right? But I'm going to tell you the deeper meaning of the Emperor as it relates here. And there's something physically actually shifting as well as your finances. And of course, your relationships. We already saw that. So let's get into the energy of the Emperor. And then I will give you the final energetic frequency of your pile. All right, so here we go. Now, the Emperor, listen, he's grounded, focused, doesn't move unless, it's with intention. But let me tell you the real truth about why this card is here for you right now. This is a full circle moment. This isn't just about discipline or structure. This is about you becoming the authority in your own life. No more being tossed around by other people's chaos. No more questioning your place because you are stepping into your role as the one who decides. Now, in your money, your finances are stabilizing, not just increasing, rooting. Okay, they are rooting. So yeah, there's a foundation being built under you. And here's the thing. Nobody can take this from you. Nobody can take this foundation from you. Not a partner, not a job, not a version of you that you've already outgrown. This is legacy energy, not fast, fake, or fleeting, okay? But something that lasts and is being built not on survival, but on self-trust. Everything in this pile has been pointing here. All right, from the Hermit's isolation to the crop circle signs to the Emperor's command. It has been preparing you for your next identity, your next relationship to yourself, your next level of receiving. And now we bring it all together. The total energetic frequency, pile 2. Let's break it all the way down because this is what your energy is radiating into the universe right now, okay? Mental frequency, disciplined and decisive. You're not overthinking like before, and you are making quiet, grounded moves. You're trusting what you know without needing to explain it. Physical frequency, building and receiving. Opportunities, money, home, support. It's not just coming. It's coming with structure, okay? Because you are creating space and the universe is responding. The spiritual frequency, it's protected and powerful. You are not accessible to chaos anymore, okay? Because you're divinely guarded. And your inner wisdom is louder than anyone else's opinion. This is main character energy with boundaries, with clarity, with power. Now, the final wrap up here, pile 2. This was not a soft reading, okay? This was deep soul alignment. This was you meeting the version of yourself who no longer begs, explains, or proves. Okay, because you're not healing to stay in the same space. You're healing to own the new one. So now you move with grace, you speak with authority, and you build with your eyes on legacy, not just survival. The shift is real and it's already in motion. Okay, it is already in motion. So here's the thing. Pile 2. You made it to the end of your reading and now you know why this message found you. This wasn't just about seeing the signs. This was about finally understanding what they have been trying to tell you all along. Okay, because you're not the same person who walked into this reading. You're sharper, you're softer, you're wiser, you are stronger. The Hermit energy, it brought you inward. But now the light is breaking through. And from this point on, your moves are different. Your moves are different because you don't chase, don't explain, and don't shrink. The path is clear and you are ready. So go forward like it's already yours, because in the energetic realm, it is. So this does conclude your reading. As always, I am sending you love and good energy. Hi, Clarity family. Welcome to your reading. If you chose pile 3 with the green aventurine crystal and the Page of Swords card, let me be the first to say, you are in your new era, new rules, don't test me season. Okay, so this is the pile for the ones who are tired of thinking about change and are actually ready to move different. See, because you have been watching, observing, and learning, and now you're about to execute boldly, unapologetically, and with receipts. The Page of Swords energy is mind on 100, okay? Because the Page of Swords is not confused. She's curious, alert, mentally sharp, and when this card shows up, it's go time for your ideas, your voice, your brand, your platform, your brain. So yeah, you are getting downloads, business ideas, content, new streams of income, and Spirit is saying, stop overthinking, start applying. It's already yours. Now, green aventurine, that's the money stone. Okay, this is the money stone, and it's given, new career offers, checks that you weren't expecting, growth in your creative or spiritual businesses, clients coming out of nowhere, and being seen for your gifts, and also luxury upgrades. So this pile here is attracting material blessings because your mindset finally aligns with your worth. Now, what's coming next? Okay, this pile is about, closing deals that you used to talk yourself out of, taking action without second guessing, and getting your body, your bag, and your boundaries tight. So if people thought you were already glowing, this next version is going to be dangerous, okay? So stay until the end of this reading because we're about to pull more cards and get super specific about who's coming back, what blessings dropping, and what shift is hitting your finances, and how your energy is unlocking high-level results. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull your next card because we're going to find out what's showing up physically, right? We're going to find out what's showing up physically because of this internal upgrade. So let's do it. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate? And you have the Sirians. And the Sirians is spelled S-I-R-I-A-N-S. It is the card of responsibilities, lessons, and growing up. Okay. I'm going to pull another card here and then we'll read them both together. All right, let's see here. What is the energy as it does relate? You got nature. All right, so with Sirians plus nature, this is a combo. And of course, nature does rule over earth, So that is in resonance with the earth zodiac signs. And I'm going to tell you what I'm picking up here. But let's start here with the Sirius energy, because this is deep. With lessons in growing up and responsibilities. Let me just say it. Baby. Here it is. All right. This card is not here to coddle you. Okay, it's here to confirm that the level up that you've been asking for, it requires grown energy. Okay, this is the part of your journey where you stop waiting for clarity and start choosing it. So you have learned the hard way. You learned the hard way who's real and who just wants access. What drains your energy and what builds it. What success actually looks like for you. Okay, you learned that. And now Spirit is saying it's time to move like the version of you that already has what you've been manifesting. So that means getting serious about your money, holding boundaries with people who test you, and finally doing the ish your higher self has been nudging you to do for months. Now, this isn't about perfection. Okay, it's about ownership. You are no longer blaming, you're building. You're no longer repeating, you're rewriting. This is real growth, real responsibility, real results. Now let's add in the next card. Nature, groundedness, simplicity, earth energy. All right, this card is powerful in this context because, you know, right after the Sirians told you to boss up, nature steps in to remind you that you don't have to complicate this. Just ground it, feel it, embody it, do it in real life. So this is about, you know, getting back in your body, being present with your emotions, and building rituals that anchor you, even if it's 10 minutes a day. And let me go deeper with this nature, okay? Because like I said, it also rules over the earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. That's work, structure, habits, and results. So if you have been asking for the glow up, the success, the consistency, Spirit is saying, cool. Now root it. Show me you're serious. Because you got the vision, Page of Swords. You got the alignment, the Green of Venturine. So now Spirit is asking, are you stable enough to actually hold what you're asking for? Right? So let's go ahead and pull your next card and keep going, because we're going to find out what part of your physical life is about to shift now that you have stepped into this maturity. Okay, and remember, stay until the end of your reading, because I'm going to give you your full total energetic frequency based on just, you know, pile 3 here. And baby is given main character era with receipts. So let's do it. All right, so what is the energy as it does relate? What is coming through? Let's see here. What is the energy as it does relate? You got, I want you. Baby, somebody out here wants you, right? So I'm gonna tell you what I'm picking up. Okay, listen. All right. Who, honey. So this just got interesting. Okay, you pulled I want you, which means yes, somebody out here wants access to your energy again. But let's get real about what this actually means in the context of this pile. Because someone's watching your glow up and realizing they fumbled. They are seeing your boundaries, your self-respect, your moves, and your discipline. And suddenly, they want you. But here's the thing. Wanting you, right, and deserving you are two different things. And you're not the same person who would have settled for crumbs just to feel chosen. Okay? So this is not about being wanted. This is about being valued. Let me tell you what I'm picking up physically. This person didn't take you seriously when you were still doubting yourself. But now that you are stepping into your boss energy, your grounded feminine or masculine power, they are feeling the distance and they are trying to tap back in. So the question becomes, are they showing up with substance, or are they just sensing your evolution and getting scared of like losing access? Here's the truth. You don't chase validation anymore. You sit in your truth and you watch who's real enough to meet you there. So this card, it isn't about them wanting you. It's about you choosing whether they still align with the version of you you're becoming. Right? So let's keep going. We're going to find out if this energy is someone from your past, someone new stepping in, or a pattern being broken. Stay until the end of this reading because the total energetic frequency for pile 3, it's about to tell the full story of who you're becoming and what you are attracting now. Now that you're rooted in the real, okay? So let's go ahead and pull your next card. Right. Okay, let's see the energy coming through. Here we go. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate? Triple spiral. Listening to divine wisdom and joyfully learning life's lessons. Now this is cray-cray, especially with the Sirians, and this card has lessons on it as well. So baby, Spirit is trying to get your attention. Okay. Let me just say this. This is about breaking a pattern. Okay. And this is not a coincidence. So first you pulled the Sirians, lessons, growth, and maturity, and now triple spiral shows up to double down on that download. Let me say this. Spirit has been trying to get your attention, and now they're saying you're ready to listen or ready to repeat. Your choice. This card means that you've been here before, not just once, but a few times. Same pattern, different packaging. Same lesson, different person. Same trigger, different season. But this time, you see it, you feel it, and you have the power to respond differently. So you're not just going through it, you're being guided. And this time, your response determines the next chapter. So if you choose clarity over comfort, if you choose peace over performance, and if you choose power over panic, you break the cycle for good. Let me be real. This card also confirms that, a spiritual test is wrapping up. Not a punishment, but as proof that you have learned. You don't owe anybody access just because they feel you evolving. You don't need to keep proving your worth to people who never knew what to do with it. You passed the test. Now act like it. Let's get into your next card. All right. Let's get into your next card. You have 2 cards to go before we break down your total energetic frequency. right? So let's do it. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate here? Pull out the next card. Here we go. Because let me just say this, your pile is not surface level. This is like a soul deep and real life aligned energy here for you. Pile 3, okay? So let's pull your next card. All right, 2 cards to go. You got 3 of Swords. All right. Ooh. Here we go. Now, okay, you pulled the 3 of Swords, and yeah, it's raw, okay? But let me be clear. This is not heartbreak for heartbreak's sake. This is a surgical cut from Spirit to remove what doesn't align anymore. So this card is saying here that something or someone you once held on to is not coming with you. So the truth is landing, and it's loud. Your body knew before your mind did, okay? You outgrown a connection, a version of you, a belief that kept you small. You may still have love for it, but you also have clarity now. And that clarity, it hurts, but it frees you. This is not the pain of losing. This is the pain of outgrowing. And if it's showing up here, it's because Spirit said you needed this crack in your heart to let your truth flood through. So let's keep going. We got 1 more card to go before your full frequency lands. And in this next card, it's going to show you what rises after the heartbreak, because this pain is not the end. It's the price you paid for it's the price you paid for your freedom. All right, let's pull that last one. You ready? All right, here we go. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy? All right, as it does relate, what is coming through? You have trust. Trust your intuition. The universe guides you. Now trust, when Spirit is saying trust your intuition, that means trust what you feel, right? Trust what you feel. Your intuition is your cosmic GPS. So baby, listen, you pulled every card in this pile that screamed, you're growing, you're glowing, you are getting serious. And now Spirit is saying, now that you have upgraded your life, it's time to trust yourself to actually live it. So this card comes when you have seen enough signs, when you had healed, when you healed just enough to feel the shift, when you have outgrown just enough pain to like finally say, I know what I deserve and I'm done settling for less than that. You're not crazy. You're not overthinking. You're not being dramatic. You are being guided, and it's time you walk like it. So this card means that your intuition is correct. Your body already knows. Your energy is protected, and your next move is already being supported behind the scenes. You have done enough doubting. Now you move in trust. And not because you know how it all works out, but because you know that you won't abandon yourself ever again. You will not. So the total energetic frequency, pile 3, let's bring this all the way together. This pile is not about potential, it's about real visible change. Mental frequency, unapologetic awareness. You are not asking if you're worthy, you're asking what's next, and you are ready to receive it. So you see the game. You peep the patterns and you are no longer available for confusion. Physical frequency, grounded growth plus glow up. Money shifting. Work is aligning and you are building new habits that match the life you prayed for. No more excuses, just movement. Spiritual frequency is deep trust plus divine timing because you are done forcing. You're flowing. You're letting spirit co-create with you, not rescue you. You're no longer trying to save everyone else because now you are saving yourself. And baby, listen, that's what changes everything. That's what changes everything. Everything. Pile 3, this was a reclamation. You came in with ideas, confusion, pain, and questions, and now you're leaving with clarity, strategy, emotional freedom, and grounded power. You are no longer in your almost season. This is your arrival, and you got this, and the universe has you. Now walk like it. Walk like it, okay? So if you talk it, you do what? You walk it. And that's what you're doing. That's what you're doing, okay? This wasn't just a reading. This was a mirror, a reality check, and a reminder that you have been doing the work. You have been healing, leveling up, letting go. And when it hurt, and now, okay, you're being positioned to receive what aligns with the version of you who knows better, chooses better, and expects more. So this is not about being perfect. It's about being present, grounded, and accountable for your own expansion. So no more waiting, no more second guessing. Trust what you feel and move like it's already yours because it is. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up for your growth. Because this version of you, she's not coming to play. She's coming to claim. And baby, your glow up is already in motion. And as always, I send you lots of love and good energy.